By the way, have you guys thought about what we should do for sponsorship?
Not quite.
No.
Shu and I both glance at Kaori in surprise, and she crosses her arms.
What?
You're usually on top of this stuff.
I've been busy. This team isn't the only thing I focus on.
Before Shu can say anything else, I intervene. It's okay, I might have a lead anyway.
Really?
She doesn't need to sound so surprised. Yeah, you know the SBA? They both nod. I know someone who works for them. She agrees to help us find a sponsor. Shu claps me on the back.
This is why I chose you to join our team. You make things happen.
Are you sure it's not because I was the only one available? Kaori snorts, but Shu is unfazed.
That too.
Shu is speaking again when Kaori shushes him.
Be quiet. Class is about to start.
The professor waits for the room to quiet down before he begins the class. The professor dismissed the class and the three of us file out together. My muscles are already fatigued and my limbs tremble. I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Shu groans.
My legs feel like they're on fire.
Have you ever set your legs on fire before? I grunt in sympathy, too tired to respond. Kaori power walks ahead of us.
Class wasn't that hard.
Shu and I stare at each other. I whisper to him. How is she doing that right now?
She's a cyborg, a human mecha hybrid.
Makes sense to me. Once we're outside, Shu waves goodbye.
Well, that was fun. I got some stuff to take care of, though. I'll catch you on the flip side, Gowry, Mr. Broseph.
Same. I'll talk to you guys later.
We all say goodbye. Who should I talk to? Yuna? Valerie? Mayu? I guess we never talked to Mayu yet. Screw that. Nope, we're not going in the library. Screw that, man. We're gonna talk to Valerie. I should spend time on my studies, but I don't want to be cooped up inside when it's such a nice day out. Taking a stroll through the campus, I find an isolated bench near the campus cafe and pull out my tablet. Maybe I'll take a look at my first assignment for Boring Exchange International Bridging class. I logged into my web link, but can't find the tab for my class. Maybe the professor hasn't set it up yet. I wonder if anyone else is having trouble. Good thing that Valerie girl gave me her number in class. Good thing. I find it on my phone and give her a call. Immediately, yeah, you kind of expect that.
Oh my, someone's eager. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days before calling a girl?
Don't flatter yourself. I didn't call to play games, okay? I hang up the phone. I don't want to play your stupid mind games. I have an assignment I need to do. I log back onto my web link, but the class tab still doesn't show up. Damn. I don't want to fail my first assignment. With a deep sigh, I redial Valerie's number. She lets the phone ring for a while, then answers.
2 phone calls in under half an hour? That's a little desperate.
I called you for a reason.
And that is?
Are you able to access the Foreign Exchange International Bridging class with his web link?
This is why you called me?
Why else would I call you? Besides,
Hold on. Let me log in.
I wait in silence while she types on the line.
Yeah, I can see it. Why?
What's the assignment?
The professor wants us to go off campus and explore the city of Hisokaze.
Pauses, then her voice turns into silk.
Oh, now I understand why you called.
I still don't.
Yes, I would love to.
Love to what? Love to what?
Be your partner.
Partner? Like for life? You laugh.
Slow your roll, mister. We haven't even gone on a date yet.
Like your partner for life? No partner for...
Partner for the project, silly. We can work in pairs.
Yo, my guy's like falling all over this chick. Because she is a smooth operator. Exploring the city with another person would make it more fun than going alone. Don't I still have to do my project with Yuna?
Great. When do you want to get together?
How about this weekend?
It's a date.
Oh, no it isn't.
We'll meet at the park. See you then.
It's not a date. She hangs it before I can finish. I really hope she was joking about that. I'm basically done for the day, but I don't feel like going home just yet. I wander the campus aimlessly as I decide what to do. Check out the quad. What is the quad? Never been to a quad before. Hang out at the Pilot's Lounge. Study at the library. Let's go to the quad. It's a gorgeous day and I don't want to be cooped up inside. I'll go to the quad and see what's happening there. I remember briefly passing through the quad last week, so I have a vague idea of how to get there. Mostly I just follow the greenery. After a few minutes I spot an open lawn of green grass, a couple of guys running around the yard playing some sort of game. At the same time, a bunch of kids are having a picnic in the shade of the giant oak, and a few others are reading on the bench lining the yard. Something flies towards me, coming dangerously close to my eyes. Catch! Oh, I was so slow in it, I didn't expect anything to do it. My body reacts even before I can fully process what's going on. I reach out and catch the object. It's a frisbee. One of the guys raced towards me.
Nice catch, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Over here.
The other guy waves at me and gestures for me to throw it back. Wait, I want to see the other options.
Are you...
Catch. Okay.
Nice. Over here.
The other guy waves at me and gestures me to throw it back. I do, and he leaps in the air, catching it easily.
Nice throw. Sorry about that. Butterfingers here can't aim to save his life.
That's not true. It just slipped a little.
It's okay. The first guy squints at me, then his face lights up in recognition.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the chick magnet.
I know you. You're the guys who can't keep it to yourself. What?
Oh, yeah. From the foreign exchange class.
Remember us?
Yeah.
It's awesome that you're here.
An idea dawns on him.
Hey, you want to play with us?
Yeah, you should join us.
Sure. I shrug. These guys are a bit excitable, but otherwise don't seem so bad. Okay, I'll play.
Awesome.
Let's move away from other people so there's no chance we'll accidentally hit anyone.
Good idea. Those guys aren't too bad. I learned they're from Korea and have been inseparable since childhood. My phone rings and Yuna flashes on the screen. Sorry guys, I have to take this. It's been fun. The guys nod and wave at me. I answer the phone and search for a secluded spot to talk. Hi Yuna. How goes the search?
Actually, that's why I called you. I have some good news.
What is it?
I got you an interview.
Already, it's only been a day. How'd you do it?
Lots of phone calls.
I laughed. Thanks, Yuna, this was great.
I know. It's with Warp Tech Corporation.
I nearly dropped the phone. How did you get a major player like Warp Tech interested in us?
I told them the truth. You guys are a strong up-and-coming team. And with the right sponsor there to support you, you'll be unstoppable.
Thanks. We'll definitely have an edge if we had access to Warp Tech weaponry. When is the interview?
Yeah, about that.
It's today, isn't it? Her hesitation is ominous.
Your interview is tomorrow.
Okay, that's better than today. Drop the phone. Drop the phone. The phone fumbles from my grip, but I catch it before it falls.
Hello? You okay?
Did you say tomorrow?
I know it's last minute, but their next availability is a few weeks away. I didn't think you could wait that long.
No, you're right. Sooner the better. Sooner is better. I need to call my team. I don't know if they're able to make it.
They don't all need to be there. As long as one member of the team is there, the interview can happen. Can you make it?
I need time to prepare, especially if I'm going alone.
No, I'll be there. And as a member of the SBA, I'll be taking the lead in presenting your credentials. I've got everything under control.
Alright, I'll make my own preparations tonight and meet you tomorrow.
Great! I'll meet you in front of the library after class.
Thanks again, Yuna. I owe you one.
It was my pleasure.
We both hang up. The first thing I do is send a group text to my team. Got an interview with Warp Tech tomorrow afternoon. Can any of you join? If can't, I'll have it under control. A minute later, after I sent the text, I receive a reply. It's from Shu, which is no surprise. He's always freakishly quick to respond. Brosif, I'll be hanging I'll be hanging Frizzit on the dock plan? I literally have no idea what that means. I text him back. So, you mean yes? This is... Haha, you're funny. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. At least I got an answer. My answer. 1 down, 2 more to go. I still got time before I need to go home. Kaori. I'm finally done with class for the day. For some reason, I feel strangely tired and don't feel like much hanging around the campus. I go home and rest up. I walk to the parking lot and spot my bike where I left it. As soon as I reach it, a sleek white car pulls up and blocks the exit. The car has tinted windows and looks like something looks like something way out of my price range. As if I only can see the back of the car, I guess that it might be a Panther or a Jaguar if it's today. Since they're calling like Leonardo DiCaprio, everything's just parodied. Although the engine's still running, there's no movement from the car. That's kind of weird. Are they waiting for someone? If so, I wish they pick up from a different spot. How am I supposed to leave if they're blocking the exit? Besides, it wouldn't make any more sense to pick up someone closer towards the campus and not at the heart. Wait, what? Wouldn't it make more sense to pick up someone closer towards the campus and not in the heart of the parking lot? Hop on my bike as I ponder these questions. Just as I'm backing out, the passenger door opens and a smooth leg steps out, following... Wait, what? Smooth leg steps out, following the leg is a cute girl with red hair. Wait a minute. That's Kaori. Duck out of the way or stay still. Who the hell is that? Why do I duck out of the way? Duck out of the way. I hop off my bike and hide behind a parked car. The last thing I need is Kaori to see me. Oh, you know what? Stay still. I pause on my bike, ready to watch the scene unfold. I'm far away so that Kaori won't spot me. The driver's side door opens up and an older man steps out. He looks European, definitely not Japanese. I guess he's in his mid-30s, and I can tell he keeps in shape by the way his shirt clings to his biceps. He reaches into the back of the car and hands Kaori a bag. With a wide smile, he envelops her into a hug. I wait for the inevitable slap, but it never happens. Instead, Kaori accepts the hug without protest. How is she so calm right now? She's even smiling back at him. He tries to linger in the hug, but Kaori gently pulls away and waves goodbye to him. The man waves back as he returns to his car and drives off. As she heads back towards the campus, her path leads her straight to my parked bike. Hey, Kaori. She jumps slightly at my voice.
Oh, it's you.
He glances behind her and sighs with relief when the white car is nowhere in sight.
What are you doing here?
I was on my way home. Just picking up my bike so I can go home.
Oh, right, of course.
What about you?
Heading to my dorm.
Okay. What were you up to today?
Does it matter?
I'm just curious. I want to learn more about you. Her expression softens slightly, and I think I can see a faint blush of pink on her cheek.
It's nothing. Just a thing I went to.
Kaori is being really evasive. While I'm curious as who that man was, it's obvious she doesn't want to talk about it. I could try and pry and have her snap at me, or I could be nicer and leave it alone. I should respect Kaori's privacy and trust that she'll tell me when she's ready. Okay, if you say so. He nods.
I'm going now. I'll see you later.
Yeah, later. I wonder what that all was about. What that was all about. As soon as Kaori's out of view, I kick my bike into gear and head home. As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
What? She has her hands on her hips, tapping her foot impatiently. Did I forget we had plans tonight? Run or play it cool? Play it cool. I'm no later than usual.
So, I've still been waiting forever for you to come home.
Really? You usually come home around the same time that I do. How come you're back so early this time?
Well, I have some exciting news.
Nikki sits down on the couch and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school?
You started one? Yeah?
I took your advice and spoke with the school administration, and they loved the idea. I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club, and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
That's awesome, Nikki.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week, and anyone can share a dish, so it's not just me leading everything. Our first meeting is next week, and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
He pauses, then looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
Sushi, sandwich, salad. A salad, that's what you girls like to eat, isn't it?
It's not just girls in the club. There's one guy who signed up.
Oh. Heh. You know why he did?
Because he wants to learn how to cook?
Not true. Because the only guy in an all-girls group will automatically be a chick magnet. Yes, that's it. But I guess... Yeah, salad, I guess. Or maybe like a boiled potato.
Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese. I can also make mac and cheese.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
Good enough. I can make spaghetti.
Uh-huh. Maybe you should join our club.
And that's my cue to leave.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
I laugh. I know, but I got some studying I need to do anyways.
Okay.
Congratulations on getting your club started. I'll bet it'll end up being the most popular club in your school.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily. But having a larger group means more exposure to new foods. Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Instead of having a small or large group, have a medium group, so you have the best of both worlds. Yeah, you still need to decide on what you're going to do for your first meeting.
Some help you've been.
I laugh and begin to head upstairs. I know you still love me.
That's what you think.
He waves goodbye anyway. Once in my room, I settled down at my desk and began collecting research and statistics I can present at the interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait, did Kaori or Mayu ever text me ever respond to my text? A quick check on my phone shows me they did. I opened Mayu's text first. I hope it doesn't cause you much trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and I can't make it. Best of luck. I shrugged. At least she was nice about it. Next up, I opened Kaori's text. Why did you set up the interview so soon? Of course I can't make it. Don't mess this up. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kaori. At least Yuna will be there to back me up. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what I'll say, then head to bed early so I can be well rested tomorrow. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. Breakfast goes by in a blur as I try to anticipate what questions they will ask me. Before long, I reach the campus. As if in a daze, I go to class and take a seat by the window.
Good morning, class. I hope you're all prepared for the pop quiz.
Pop quiz? Pop quiz? I didn't hear about a pop quiz.
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
A pop quiz. The only person who is amused by that is the professor. He hands one page out to each student, and soon I'm staring at a sheet of questions. What's the difference between overheating a core and draining a core? Pick C, it's always C. Oh no, it's the same thing. I'm guessing draining a core is no. Is he utilizing too much in a short span of time? That sounds like overheating a core. Overheating a core is when utilizing a core too much in a short span of time, while draining a core is when the total energy available is depleted. That sounds like the correct answer to me. That sounds about right, yeah. I spend some time completing the rest of the questions. With my quiz complete, I hand it in at the front of class. Thank you. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
As soon as class is dismissed, I rush out of the building. I'm not sure why I'm such in a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. I wonder what I should do to pass the time. Kaori. It's all about Kaori. I should check up on the Eagle and see how bad the damage really is. Hopefully, it'll still be in fighting form even without the repairs from a sponsor. When I arrive in hangar, I see a familiar face. Kaori is circling her gear with a critical eye. I guess we had the same idea. Hey, Kaori? She nods at me. How does it look? Kaori seems solemn. Looks solemn.
It could be better. The damage is mostly cosmetic, but there is some damage here and here, which could impact performance.
He points to the areas on her gear.
This will reduce overall acceleration and top speed. It hurts the aerodynamic nature of Aura.
Aura?
Yeah, Aura. The name of my gear.
I suddenly remember a conversation I had with Shu. Wait, is it Shu or Sho? Sho regarding the gear and their genders. Is it an it? Is it a she? Is Aura a female? Sounds like
Well,
female's name.
The gear is an embodiment of a pilot. So, yes.
I'm a little surprised Aura has a gender. I didn't take you as a sentimental person. She looks calmly, but her voice gets a little defensive.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, I get that the gear is shaped like a female for the purpose of sponsorships and to appeal to spectators, but I trail off, unsure on how to verbalize my question without offending. How do you ask someone about the boobs of their gear? Luckily, Kaori seems to understand.
This frame is smaller for better agility. And
Looks at the chest area of Aura, and her face flushes.
extra storage space contains emergency energy packs for the thrusters, in case the core temporarily overheats. Their location just happened to be there for the best weight distribution of the gear.
Aura sounds no nonsense and efficient. They really do embody their pilots. I suppose that makes sense. I'm guessing since I'm powerful and old at the same time, since I have an old model gear. We both continue reviewing her gear. Silence grows. The silence only grows more and more awkward. So how did you come up with the name? If I didn't know any better, I would think it was named after the anime Ninja Ranger. And the pink one was called Aura. Wait, the pink one was also called Aura. Kaori glares at me.
Yeah, so? It is named after her.
No way. I raise an eyebrow and question. You into anime?
What's so hard to believe about me liking anime?
Now that I think about it, I didn't really consider what sort of hobby Kaori has. Although anime would be beyond my list of probably not or impossible for her. Dots. Or dots. Actually, isn't Aura the Ranger of Honor? He blinks in surprise.
How did you know that?
I might be into anime as well.
Really? That's a surprise.
What's so hard? What's so hard to believe about me liking anime? He blushes in embarrassment.
I guess we were both making unfair assumptions.
True. Looks at her gear before facing me again.
So, which is your favorite ranger?
Her speech her speech is halted as if she's too embarrassed to even ask the question. Emotion. Sense, the Ranger of Emotion.
Sense was amazing.
Of course, he was always so understanding of others.
I know. And he'd know just the right things to say or do to help anyone.
That's me. I stare at Kaori in surprise. I don't think I have ever seen her so animated. She blinks at my astonishment before her face reddens.
Well, I mean, if you're into that.
I let out a chuckle. Kaori laughs. I'm glad I was able to learn something new about you. Her cheeks redden even further.
Don't make it sound like that.
She shuffles her feet and avoids my gaze.
But it is a little nice knowing you like anime too.
We spent some more time together at the hangar before she heads out for her class. Yuna's already waiting for me at the library. A tablet with the SBA logo is clutched in her hand. She smiles and breathes a sigh of relief when she sees me.
Oh, good. You're still wearing your uniform. I forgot to tell you yesterday to wear it, and remembered too late to text you.
I was so preoccupied on what I would say today that I forgot to think about what I'd wear. No worries. My voice sounds more confident than I feel. Yuna notices the waver in my voice. She places a hand on my shoulder. The heat of her hand soothes my nerves, and I relax a little bit.
Okay, well, are you ready to go?
Yeah. She starts towards the bus stop when I stop her. I can drive us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go. Follows me into the parking lot and to my bike. Without a second thought, I hop on, but Yuna hesitates. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't know you had a motorcycle and not a car.
She gingerly slides. Ooh, my bad. Give me a second. She gingerly slides on the bike. Once she settles, we speed off. Yuna directs me where to go, eventually tells me to park in front of an impressive building. It's narrow but shoots straight into the sky, cutting through the clouds. As we walk in, a perky receptionist greets us from behind her desk.
Welcome to WorkTap Corporation. How may I help you?
Yuna steps forward.
I'm Yuna Misaki from Ace Academy's SBA. We have an appointment with Mr. Takeda.
Takeda. The receptionist smiles and gestures to an empty chair.
Of course. If you'll please take a seat, he'll be with you shortly.